Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So out had the Raiders for their first possession. They were brought out by a former first-rounder and Rookie of the Year runner-up in 2021 out of the University of Alabama. It's Mac Jones.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Short pass brought in. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the whole. Penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. They'll start this series with an option left. And he starts us off with a 5-yard pickup. 2nd down coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
And it's 3rd down.
We'll air it out on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
He has it at the 13. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into the short yardage situations or around the goal line, he finds a way to get in. But it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him, and he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
On the run, deep down the left side. They connect on the deep shot. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
1st and 10 at the 45.
From the pistol, Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Jeremy Chin on the coverage.
Hurts now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Going deep here for the end zone. Defender arrives right incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Forced out to his right. He's looking deep once again. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a fourth down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
A 61-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to give them their first points of the ball game.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the Raiders' offense. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Jones on first down. Finds Matavao. Complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 2nd and 3 now.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
The first carry here for Ashton Genty. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
On first down, it's Jones to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
This is Genty on second. And he dodged the tackle. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
The Raiders first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Now it's Jones off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
It's 2nd down.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. 3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play of this drive. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. 3rd down, Jones to throw. Finds Bash, complete. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders take a 2nd quarter lead. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead.
Raiders 7, Eagles 3.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Dory Jackson now to return it. Things going well so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. This is caught inside the 15. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
From the red zone on first. It's caught with Saquon Barkley. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Here's Hurts. Buying some time left. Down he goes. Raiders got him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down. Third and long for him here. Buying some time right. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Hurts now on fourth. Headed out right. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles push their lead to 3.
Eagles 10, Raiders 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Raiders offense ready to go. We'll get a look here at Jack Bash. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
That's good for Las Vegas.
First down throw by Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. Man in motion here. To throw again here on second and 10. Jones. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Jones now on third down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And he's been a frequent visitor to the end zone over the first couple of months of this season. Right now actually leading the league in rushing touchdowns. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Now Hurts. Flush out now to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
For Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
And that play's brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. On the draw, it's Barkley. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game.
Eagles 17, Raiders 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So Coach Pete Carroll ushers his Raider offense back to the field. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. On the shotgun, it's Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
First down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Jones. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. To the air once more, here's Jones. That one's complete, right side. Now he's past the 25. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. On 1st down, Jones. Throws caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 1-score game before halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Jackson now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Eagles and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. He cuts it right. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game.
24, Raiders 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and
The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. Throwing here, Jones. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down, Raiders.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down. Jones looking to throw. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But I believe a Raider covered that one, so they'll luckily hang on to possession. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done. As we get ready for the EA Sport, we'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And he's continuing a great start to the season. You can see currently pacing the NFL in rushing yards. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Hurts looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He's going deep down this side. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. On the move, hit it right. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Brought down before the return gets far. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
It's a screen play to Jeanty. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll air it out on 3rd. This is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or two shy of it. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally.
The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And he cuts it back right. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 12-yard line.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Man in motion, headed right. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Catch made. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
Jairo Santos lining up for the extra point.
Santos connects down the point after. And the Raiders cut it to a field goal game.
Raiders 21.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Jackson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Jackson on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10. At their
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Hurts trying again on 2nd down. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that 1st down. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down. Brought in inside the 20. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Toss play to Barkley. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
They're working a couple of yards past the line. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
A 38-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there, and that'll double their lead to 6.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2-for-2 for this kicker.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders and running back Ashton Genty headed back out there. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Loss of 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down. Play action now with Jones. That's going to be caught by Mingo. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start this one out with Barkley. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 27.
They go to Barkley again. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
And an Eagles 1st down.
Here's another carry for Barkley. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that offense. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that I'm 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look from that defense.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. And now the Raiders call for the final quarter. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
1st and 10 at the 30.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line. There's defense all over this one. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Running left, this is Barkley. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Barkley trying this up the gut. It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
They'll pitch it to Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this other than simply splendid?
And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Jones on first down. Get some space around midfield. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Here's Jones to throw. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. But where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. All right, here we go. 2nd down. To throw, here's Jones. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss.
4 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Desperation time here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Space on the right. He's got room. And forget the turnover block. They take it back for a late touchdown.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, they just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
Looking to tack on 2 more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line. Right, they're going to throw for it. Escapes out to the left. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead.
Eagles 41, Raiders 21. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. First play is going to be again to Jency. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Trying to set this up quick.
No gain on the play.
Pistol now for Jones. Rolling left, buying some time. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
15 yards. That's good for Las Vegas. 1st down. A gain of 15.
On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and...
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. To the line, here's 3rd and 3. They send a man in motion. 3rd down, Jones to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
send him left out of the slot. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. It's complete. This is Bowers. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Las Vegas.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Operating from the gun, Brissett. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air yet again, Brissett. And that one's incomplete for now. It brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Don't want to give them another shot at 3rd down, so they'll bring up 4th while they can and decline the flag. Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. Now Brissett on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official?